Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to answer one simple question. Why are Kenyans heckling Ruto? And why is it that in the recent days, there has been attempts by Ruto's government to arrest the hecklers? What could be going on here, ladies and gentlemen? And I'm asking that question because today, some people were arrested in Bomet County in connection to a heckling incident that occurred a few days ago at one of William Ruto's political rallies. Two people arrested for heckling during President Ruto's Bomet tour. So Kenyans are being arrested for heckling. So I just don't understand which offense they have committed. But that aside, let's have a look at a post shared out by Miguna about 2 days ago. The post is still going viral. Miguna, any meeting the president holds in a public space is a public meeting open for all Kenyan citizens and residents to attend and participate peaceably as guaranteed under the Constitution. Such participation includes, but is not limited to, heckling, which is protected speech in a constitutional democracy. In a layman's language, Miguna is trying to say that no Kenyan should be arrested for heckling. No Kenyan should be arrested for heckling. I don't want us to dwell on the legality of heckling. I want us to understand what's going on behind the scenes, why Kenyans are heckling, and there is this attempt to arrest them. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe in order not to miss our next video. Let's proceed. I know there are so many reasons why Kenyans are heckling. But if you look at it very objectively, there are two main reasons. The first reason, Kenyans are not just happy with William Ruto and his team. They see that team as a team not addressing their needs. Hence the heckling. That's the first main reason. The second main reason, Kenyans don't have any other option left. They have tried going to court. They have been warned against going to court. In fact, Ruto has been very clear that mambo ni matatu. So Kenyans can't go to court. Their elected leaders who should be representing them have all pledged their loyalty and working very hard to please Ruto. So Kenyans have no option left other than to heckle. And we still remember months back, some Kenyans tried taking to the streets to demonstrate. They were killed there. The only option is now just to heckle. I believe those are the two main reasons why Kenyans are heckling. But it appears Ruto's government is getting it completely wrong. Instead of going to the root cause as to why Kenyans are heckling, so that he can sort out the main reason for the heckling, Ruto is sending the police to silence the heckling Kenyans. So in other words, William Ruto is trying to suppress Kenyans. He does not want Kenyans to freely give out their opinions or to air out their grievances. And that confirms William Ruto is trying to install himself as an imperial president, as a dictator, someone who can't be challenged. And I'm also saying that because just a few days back, we saw what happened in Naivasha, where Naivasha residents were up in arms against Ruto over a 5,000-acre piece of land. The Naivasha residents claim that Ruto has grabbed that land. He has taken away that land from them. And we saw some being arrested and some are actually in prison as I talk. Those heckling are being arrested. Those complaining that their lands are being grabbed are being arrested. So it appears that the new norm in Kenya is to arrest. And William Ruto there, I honestly believe that that might backfire in that the people can now see that it's now too much, hence anarchy can now set in. If you block the people from going to court, you block them from heckling, you block them from taking to the streets, then nobody knows. It can turn out to be a very dangerous move on the part of the suppressed and the oppressed. And also, if you look at it very objectively, Ruto knows he has failed to deliver. That is something he knows. And I'm saying that because Ruto made some promises to Kenyans when he was campaigning for the presidency. He has failed to fulfill those promises. He knows Kenyans are very angry with him, and he knows that as he tours the country, the hecklings are just going to be more and more louder. I'm seeing a William Ruto who has laid out an elaborate strategy to intimidate and to silence Kenyans, so that if he goes to an area, then Kenyans will be threatened, will be silenced to a point they can't heckle or air out their grievances. I think that's what Ruto has already seen. Having looked at what has been happening in his strongholds, he knows that even other parts of the country, Kenyans are not happy with him. And most definitely they will heckle him. To avoid that, Kenyans have to be intimidated, have to be threatened with these arbitrary arrests. That's what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen. And just as I've explained, Ruto is trying to install himself as an imperial president. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe in order not to miss our next analysis. And to those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis.
Kwa vile mnamjua, naitwa ni secretary chama cha Party of National Unity ambayo inaongozwa na Mheshimiwa Chamunya. Niko na huzuni sana leo. Tumekuja hapa industrial area hapa Nairobi kutoa huu mzee anaitwa Ngoge wa Nyeki. Mnaviona huu mzee Ngoge wa Nyeki anaelekea miaka 90 years old. Na huu mzee alishikwa kutoka kwa shamba yake nyumbani huko upande wa Dabibi Naivasha. Huu mzee ameishi hapo kwa hiyo shamba, amezaliwa hapo, wamezika wazazi wao, wamezika watu wao kwa hiyo shamba. Lakini kuna mtu amekuja akawaambia ati hiyo shamba yao sasa ya Dabibi kwenye alikuwa anafikiria atamalizia maisha yake ati sasa imenunuliwa na President William Samoei. Na ule alisema hayo ni mbunge wao anaitwa Jane Kihara. Kwani Kenya imefika wapi? Hata hatuna huruma. Mzee kama huyu ako na miaka 90, enda kumnyang'anya hiyo 1 acre yake yenye yako nayo. Wewe uko na maeka maelfu na maelfu na maelfu. 1 acre ya huyu mzee, 2 acres ya wazee, unaisimulia nini? Tuko na MCA wao hapa, anaitwa Madam Jane Getuku. Madam Jane Getuku ni yule kiongozi amekataa kabisa, amekataa kuzua uoga. Na viongozi akina Jane Kihara wamemtisha mpaka anaishi huku Nairobi kwa sababu ya wazee. Alafu niulize, kwani Naivasha na Nakuru hakuna prison? Hawa watu wanaweza pelekwa, lazima waletwe hapa industrial, lazima wapelekwe Kajiado, kwa sababu mnawapeleka huko ndio wakuwe na uoga. Mnawapea bond ya juu sana. Huyu mzee hawezi pata. Huyu mzee amekuwa mgonjwa na amekuwa prison siku 12 akipigania shamba yake. na ni huzuni sana ati walikuwa wanatafuta nani anawapiga na nani ananyakua shamba yao, only for their MP Jane Kihara kuja kusema ati hiyo shamba President William Samoei Ruto amenunua. Ni huzuni sana. Nataka kuambia mawakili wote, not only in Mount Kenya, mawakili wote wa Kenya, kama mnaifanya kazi ya kusaidia watu, twende tusaidie hawa watu wa Dabii, kwa sababu wanapigana with a president in power. Nataka kushukuru sana mtu anaitwa Jimmy Wanjigi, kwa sababu Madam MCA alipofika mwisho akaona hizo pesa wanaitisha hawezi pata, alitafuta mtu wa kumsaidia, na Jimmy Wanjigi aliamua kulipa hizo pesa zote, thousands of money, millions of money, ndio hawa watu watoke. Na tena nishukuru wakili Mwenda Ajage ambaye mchana yote amekuwa hapa, amekuwa Kajiado, amekuwa Lang'ata, na pia mjue Lang'ata kuna wamama wametoka Naivasha na bibi wako na watoto wananyonyesha, wamepelekwa huko, wameacha watoto nyumbani. Hata mwingine alikuwa anasema apelekewa mtoto wake hata 10 minutes amnyonyeshe. Ni aibu sana. Wakimwenda Ajage, Mungu akubariki sana kwa sababu ya kufanya hii kazi, na hautaki kulipo na mtu unafanya kazi ya Mungu. Asanteni sana, na Wakenya mjaribu kushikilia Madam MCA huko Naivasha, watu wanataka tushikilie Madam MCA wenu mpaka hawa wazee warudi kwa shamba yao. Asanteni sana. Sawa.